Bonjour mes étudiants 8th standard. I welcome you all to this new session. So we are in lesson 4 now. So today we are starting lesson 4. The name of the lesson is Kallu e Malad. So let's see who is Kallu from this lesson. So can you see a picture here? Okay, so what is the scene in this picture? A boy is talking on his phone. I think he is talking to his friend. And what all things you can see at the surroundings? Yes, there is a small dog. Okay. And most of you like dogs, right? So how many of you have dogs at home? So you would be having dogs. The same way, this boy's pet is this dog. Okay, and the name of this dog is Kallu. Okay, so as the topic says, Kallu e Malad. Malad means sick. That means the dog is sick. Okay, so he is calling his friend to get some advice or just to how to proceed when the dog is sick. Most of us don't know, right? Either we have to take to the doctor or we have to give something which we have at home. We don't know. So let's see what happens here in this story. Okay, so first today what we are going to do is I'm just going to explain the French passage and then we are going to discuss on the passage based exercise. Okay, let's start. First we will see the first half. Okay, and then we will see the second half. Kallu, le chien d'Anish est malade. Anish téléphone à son ami Manuel. Allô Manuel. Allô Anish, ça va? Pas très bien. Mon chien Kallu est malade. Qu'est-ce qu'il a? Mange-t-il bien? Non, il ne mange pas. Non, il ne se lève pas et il a froid. Oh, il faut amener Kallu chez le vétérinaire. Il y a très bon vétérinaire près de ma maison. Anish, d'accord, je viens tout de suite. So we will see this first passage. Okay, so I will explain you line by line. Kallu, le chien d'Anish est malade. Kallu, the dog of Anish, is sick. Okay, Anish téléphone à son ami Manuel. So what happens? Anish calls his friend and name of his friend is Manuel. So this is the conversation between Anish and Manuel. What says Anish? Hello, Manuel. So this is the French way of saying hello. Hello. Manuel replies, hello Anish, ça va? So the first time when you call someone, what do you ask? How are you, right? So that's how the conversation starts. So Manuel says, hello Anish, ça va? Anish, pas très bien, mon chien Kallu est malade. Anish replies, not, I'm not fine because my dog is sick. He is not feeling happy because his dog is sick. Okay, so now what will the next question be from Manuel? Qu'est-ce qu'il a? Mange-t-il bien? What happened to it? What happened to the dog? Is it eating well? So mostly when we feel sick, we will not have good food. Okay, we don't like to have food. The same way when the dog is not good, is not feeling fine, the dog will not have good lunch or good dinner. It will not eat much. It will avoid eating food. Okay, so that's the nature of the dog, that it avoids food and it starts to recover slowly. Okay, so the Manuel is asking what happened to the dog, is it eating fine? So the Anish replies, no, il ne mange pas, il ne se lave pas et il a froid. So Anish replies that no, the dog doesn't eat and it's not getting up from the bed. You can see the scene here. It's still on the bed. Okay, its own bed. Getting up from the bed, il a froid. That means it has cold. Okay, so now what's the idea which Manuel gives? Oh, il faut amener Kallu chez le vétérinaire. Il y a un très bon vétérinaire près de ma maison. The idea is, oh, it is must that you have to bring Kallu to a you have to take Kallu to a veterinary doctor. Veterinary doctor is the doctors who examine the dogs, cats, okay, animals, okay. So manual says take the dog to a veterinary doctor, and take Kallu to a veterinary doctor, and he can examine and he will find what happened to Kallu. And he also suggests that il y a un très bon vétérinaire près de ma maison. So near Manuel's house there is a very good veterinary doctor. So he suggests that he brings Kallu to this doctor. Anish, d'accord, je viens tout de suite. So Anish says, okay, I will come very soon. Okay, so this is the conversation. The first para is about explaining how Kallu fell sick, and Manuel is suggesting to take to a veterinary doctor, and let's see what happened in the doctor's place. Okay, chez le vétérinaire means at doctor's clinic. We can say clinic or at a hospital, whatever it is. Chez le vétérinaire. Okay. This conversation is between Anish and doctor. Anish, bonjour docteur. Docteur, qu'est-ce qu'il a? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Mon chien Kallu est malade. Quel âge a-t-il? Il a 2 ans. Je vais ausculter Kallu et prendre sa température. Ah, il y a de la fièvre. Il y a une grippe. Il y a une grippe. Est-ce que c'est grave, docteur? Non, c'est pas grave. Il faut donner des médicaments et du lait chaud. Il va guérir vite. Merci, docteur. Now, let's go line by line. So, chez le vétérinaire, first line is bonjour, docteur. Good morning, doctor. Now, doctor is asking what happened. Now, with the Kallu, he is going to talk to the doctor. And he says, mon chien Kallu est malade. My dog Kallu is sick. The reply from doctor is, what is the age of the dog? What's the age of the dog? So the reply from Anish is, it is 2 years old. I mean, the dog is 2 years old. Now the doctor says, je vais ausculter Kallu et prendre sa température. So I will be examining. Examining means I will check up. I will check up Kallu and I'll take the temperature. Usually when we go to doctor, first they will check the body temperature. Using this method we can find if you are feeling good or sick. So this same method applies also for the animals. So he is examining Kallu and he is taking the temperature of the dog, and what he finds, il y a de la fièvre. So he finds that Kallu is suffering from fever. The dog got fever. So il y a une grippe. Il y a une grippe means it's not feeling well. It has a grip. Okay. Now the Anish is asking, is it okay or is it serious condition for the dog? Now Anish is asking the doctor, est-ce que c'est grave, docteur? Is it serious, doctor? Now the doctor replies, no, c'est pas grave. No, it's not so serious. Let it be. I think it can be solved. Okay. So what doctor says is, il faut donner des médicaments et du lait chaud. So doctor says, I'll be giving some medicines and you give some hot milk. Okay. So doctor is suggesting that it is necessary to give some medicines as well as some hot milk for the dog. And this medicine with the hot milk, it will make the dog feel better very soon. Guérir means to get well soon. Okay. Il va guérir vite. That means the dog will get well soon. Anish thanked doctor. Merci, doctor. So the whole story is about dog fell sick, and the Anish is asking the advice of Manuel, and he takes the dog to the veterinary doctor, and then doctor gives some medicines and they come back to home. That's it. So now based on this story we are going to solve this. What I am going to do is I will solve this exercise number 1 and 2, and exercise number 3 is your choice. Okay, that is you have to solve it. Now let's discuss on exercise number 1. Répondez. Qui est malade? Qu'est-ce qu'il a? So first ki e malad, who is sick? The answer is le chien de Anish est malade. Le chien de Anish est malade. So from here you can underline le chien de Anish est malade. And the next question is qu'est-ce qu'il a? For this, il a de la fièvre. Il a de la fièvre. So first answer is divided into two parts. Qui est malade? Le chien d'Anish est malade is first answer. For the second question from the first part, qu'est-ce qu'il a? Il a de la fièvre. From this line you can copy. Okay. Second one, à qui Anish téléphone-t-il? To whom did Anish call? Let's see. You know the answers, but anyway we will see. Anish téléphone à son ami Manuel. First line after the full stop C. Anish téléphone à son ami Manuel. So that was the question. The question was what? To whom did Anish call? The answer is Anish téléphone à son ami Manuel. We are done with two questions. Third question. Qu'est-ce que le docteur dit? Qu'est-ce que le docteur dit? So what the doctor said? The doctor said, no need to write everything. You can write from here. Il faut donner ces médicaments et du lait chaud. You need not write no, c'est pas grave. It will be like a dialogue, okay? The doctor said two things. Je vais ausculter Kallu et prendre sa température. And he found out what's the problem of Kallu. No need to tell these things. You can say the doctor said, il faut donner ces médicaments et du lait chaud. Okay? So doctor's final suggestion was to give medicine and to give some hot milk. So that will be the answer. Now, complétez avec un mot des mots du texte. J'ai mal à la tête, j'ai de la. So I have headache, and what I have? J'ai de la. So the answer is here. First one, j'ai de la fièvre. J'ai de la fièvre. Il dash toujours à 6h30. Il se lève. I'll tell you how to. I'll show you the answer somewhere from the dialogue. See, you can write il se lève. No need to write no, il ne se lève pas. Write il se lève. Se lève. Okay, il se lève. C'est l'hiver, nous avons. Okay, when it is winter time, what will we have? We will have a cold climate. Nous avons froid. The answer is here. Nous avons froid. F-R-O-I-D. So during winter time, normally we will get cold very soon. And Monsieur, je veux du café. Okay, what will be the answer here? Monsieur, je veux du café chaud. Hot coffee. So the answer is chaud. I want a coffee, hot coffee, café chaud. There are multiple answers. You can also write chaud or froid. We'll go with any one answer. Il parle trop vite. So I'll show you the answer. That's an adverb. Trop vite. Vite, here is the spelling. So now we are done with two exercises. We are moving for the third one. Trouver dans le texte. So from the text you have to find two adjectives, two verbs, and two opposites of this word chaud et mal, and un mot pour quelqu'un soigne les animaux. So the person who takes care of animals, how do they be called. So last one is veterinaire, that you know, it's a easy one. 2 adjectives. So from this passage you have to find 2 adjectives. Okay, so adjective you know, so that will be a homework. Exercise number 4 alone will be a homework. Sorry, exercise number 3. You have to find 2 adjectives and 2 verbs and 2 opposites. So this is your part. I'll show all these answers in the next class. Next class I will discuss on translation from this lesson. At that time I will show you the answers for these lesson number 4, Kallu Ye Malad. I'll show you the answers for the passage based exercise. So that's it. And next class I will give you the translation for this. So today's online test will be based on this. Okay, so today's online test will ask from exercise number 1, 2 and 3. From here I will ask for today's online test. And when you have time, just Google these animals from Les Animaux. If you just type, or if you just search in Google, you will get the list of animals, and try to learn the animals name in French. Un chien, une vache, un chat, un bœuf, un mouton, un tigre. And the following page also there are a lot of animals. Un lion, un éléphant, un orfe, un renard, un girafe, un cheval, un loup, un cygne, an âne, un kangaroo, rhinocéros, un chameau, une chèvre, an hippopotame. So like that, when you have time, just try to learn the names of the animals. Okay, so from this lesson you will learn also animal names. So okay, your homework for today is this, exercise number 3, and your online test is exercise number 1, 2 and 3. So from these 3 exercises I will try to give multiple choice questions, and from the multiple choice question please choose the right answer. So that's it for today guys. So let's meet up with the translation in the next class. Merci.